All right. Judge,
Yes, sir.
we got a complaint.
I heard.
We gonna get to do
Must
one.
be a full moon out there.
Yeah.
In the chair, right there, the black chair. Good morning, Judge.
Hey, how you doing? Good morning.
I'm the attorney for Miss. Yes, Davis. Yes.
Her same thing you.
She said she's gonna give my number just now. Okay, thank you. Oh, her, need some water, Miss Davis? Oh, no, sure. Anything else? No. Thank you.
Hey, they're on here. Oh. Carolyn Davis. Calling case 2355289 for the state of Michigan versus Carolyn Davis. Defendant is charged with count 1 assault with a dangerous weapon, count 2 felony firearm, count 3 domestic violence. Appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Bailey on behalf of people P84009.
Good morning, Judge, Junior Staff, Cody Bradford, NDS Detroit, P85944, on behalf of Miss Carolyn Davis, who is present in the courtroom.
Ms. Davis, tell me your name for the record.
Carolyn Davis.
Is the date and time set for preliminary examination of the ready to proceed?
Yes.
Judge, I'm actually going to ask that this case be dismissed. You signed an order telling the prosecution to have all discovery sent to me by no later than 5 p.m. this Wednesday. As of right now, I still have not received the digital discovery, even though the paper discovery indicates that there's both body worn camera and script.
Did you deliver that order to the prosecution?
I'm sorry?
Did you deliver that order to the prosecution?
I believe the clerk had sent it via email because I had sent it to the court. I CC'd Shelley Drain, and then I got the signed copy back from the clerk. I don't know if she had sent it or not.
Shelley Drain, as you can see, is not here. She's on vacation.
I understand, Judge, but we were here previously at 2 probable cause conferences where we did not have the digital discovery, and I'll put that on the record post times.
You didn't take your order and give it to the prosecution?
Judge, it's an order that came from your clerk,
I
which
understand
gave it to me. I don't think it's my responsibility to send it to the prosecution.
If you're making a valiant effort to get the discovery, I would think that you would say, Madam Prosecutor, I have this discovery order for the discovery. Where's the discovery? You're supposed to have this to me by 5 o'clock today.
Judge, respectfully, I'm not the prosecution's babysitter. Shelley Drain, you have an order that
And
you
I'm not in
signed.
I'm not in the practice of playing games either or hiding the ball.
I'm not hiding anything, Judge, at all. I put this on the record twice. You told Ms. Drain on the record twice to have this discovery sent to us, and you signed this order. So it's the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office or DPD was not following your order, Judge. It was on the record and it's on paper. I'm not hiding anything.
What discovery are you missing?
The body cam footage as well as the scout car.
But Your Honor, the report does say that it is available. I don't know if it is. The officer in charge is no longer with DPD. We've reached out multiple times. It is an old case. It's a very, it's from 2021. I don't know if it even still exists, Your Honor. I see that the requests were made and that it was, adjournments were granted. I don't see any mention in any note about any. And as Your Honor has pointed out, I am not misreading. I have not misread an order. Efforts on my office's part have been made. I would point out, Your Honor, however, that discovery can be ongoing until the date of trial. We don't have to have all discovery available at the date of the preliminary examination. That's not what the court rule says. That's not what the law says. The law says that we have to turn it over when we have it, and Your Honor, at this
That
point-
being said, you can't handle his ability to represent his client.
Your Honor, it is my understanding that the officer's body count would have caught nothing. But then talking to the complaining witness.
And potentially, I don't know if this is in fact the case, but potentially, what if she said something inconsistent with what she's saying now?
Your Honor, I don't know. I'm just representing to this court. I never saw the order. Attempts have been made. I don't have an answer to Your Honor if the video even still exists. That is the information that I currently have. I do have a complaining witness who is here.
I'm going to deny your motion at this time. Any other preliminary matters before we leave?
Judge, I would just ask this requester if there are other witnesses aside from the complaining witness.
All right, ladies and gentlemen out there in YouTube land, if you are a witness or potential witness, you may testify in this matter at a later date, ordering you to log off. Please give your name and spelling to the ladies in your text. Please raise your right hand, sir. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Thank you, sir. Please step forward, have a seat in the witness box right next to me. There's a microphone on the stand that's going to be to your left. Pick that up and hold it up to your mouth. Speak directly into that. Hold it. Right. You can pick it up and put it in your lap. There you go. Maybe give you ready.
Could you please restate the name for the record?
First name Thomas, last name Gaines, last name.
And Mr. Ginn, do you know a person by the name of Carolyn Davis?
Yes,
How do you know this person?
This boy is 2 years, about 2 4 years.
Have you ever, so you lived together? Were you anything else to each other?
Yes, that was my fiance.
Your fiance? How long were you in a dating relationship with her?
doing that 24 years and prior to that, probably when we was young, about 25 years old on and off.
Do you see Ms. Davis here in the courtroom?
Yes, I do.
Could you please point to her and tell me something that she's wearing?
The brown jacket, brown hair, mask over face, and scarf on it.
What color is the scarf?
It's got no colors, probably got some brown, darker brown in the shirt.
Colonel, let the record reflect that the witness has identified the defendant.
So moved.
Judge, for the record, I just want to put on the record that Ms. Davis is the only person who is in the courtroom that is not court personnel or attorneys.
How long have you known, like, since you were attended, since elementary school? How long has that been?
That's, it would take over 50 years.
So over 50 years. Fair to say in over 50 years, you know her when you see her?
Yes,
When you see her today?
well,
So no witnesses identified the defendant, Carol Davis.
Do you remember August 17th, 2021? Were you at 4890 Audubon Road?
yes, I do.
Is that here in the city of Detroit,
Yes,
county of Wayne?
yes.
What is that location?
Well, okay.
Yeah, what is that thing? What is that location?
East side,
What's located there?
the house,
Is that your house?
it's a house.
It's whose house?
It's a house.
Were you staying there at that time?
I was in the house, yes.
You still stay at the house?
No,
Okay. So you were at home on the 17th of August 2020?
I was at the house, yes.
Who was with you, if anyone?
At the time, there was no one there.
Was there a time that someone did return?
Yes,
Who returned?
Ms. Davis.
Okay, what time?
I think she might have got there around 10 or so. I think she came by the house, or she was staying with her daughter, I guess, and she, I think, water the grass.
So 10 a.m. or 10 p.m.?
10 a.m.
Were there 2 times that she came by the house on the 17th?
Yes.
What was the second time?
Maybe a couple hours later, she came back to the house.
Does around 8 p.m. sound correct?
In the evening,
Yes.
you know.
So when she came back the second time, and it was a couple of hours later, was it still daylight? What, if anything, happened when she returned the second time?
The second time she came in, she just mentioned, you know, those papers that you have, and right when she got to say those papers that you have, she reached with her right hand in her back and put out to me
She reached into her bag.
and said, "You reach for your phone, I'll bring it out."
So I just wanted to confirm,
Objection to hearsay, Judge.
Your Honor, it's a party opponent statement. It's a defendant statement, 801D2. So you observed her reach into her bag
Yes, I did.
with her right hand.
Yes.
And what, if anything, did she pull out of her bag?
She pulled out a gun.
What, if anything, did she do with that gun?
She pointed at me
Where on your body did she point it at you?
towards my head because I was laying in bed.
You were laying in the bed.
I was laying in bed.
And what, if anything, happened after she pointed it at you?
Once she pulled the gun out, pointed at me, she said, "You reach for your phone, I'll go ahead and get off." And then she turned around and left.
She left the premises?
Yes.
What, if anything, did you do next?
I called 911.
Now, when she pointed this gun at you, what were you thinking, if anything?
Well, I just thought about the fact that the gun was pointed at me, and I had been shot there in that location before.
Were you scared?
Pretty much, yes.
And do you think she could have harmed you?
At that time, yes.
How far away from you was she standing while holding the gun?
Oh, about where I'm sitting at to maybe fingers, something like that far, maybe about 3 feet or so.
Okay, so she was standing about 3 feet from you.
Yes,
Okay, was she standing next to the bed, at the foot of the bed, or something else?
that's good. Yeah.
And were you laying on one side of the bed or
I
in the
was,
middle or something else?
well, if you enter the room this way, I would be laying at the bed, the head of the bed, but I would be over to the right side.
If you're facing in from the door,
Yes,
okay, so you're laying on the right side.
Yeah.
She was on the foot of the bed at the left or the right side.
when she came in, she would be more on the right side.
Okay. What did the gun look like?
It's a black 380.
A black reed?
She really, that she had recently purchased because we had talked about it.
So you had seen the gun before?
I accidentally found the gun there, not knowing that she had purchased the gun, yes.
You found it in your shared home?
I found it in the house.
I have no further questions.
Cross-examine.
Morning, Mr. Gann.
Good morning.
I'm gonna ask you a few questions. If anything I say is unclear, just let me know and I'll try to rephrase. If you don't know an answer, it's all right to say you don't know. And then we can go from there. So you indicated that you're in the bed, when Miss Davis came in.
Yes.
Okay, did she say anything to you when she first came in?
She first came in, I don't recall her saying nothing to me, but I think he was outside, and when Miss Davis come by, I usually go in the bedroom.
Okay, so were you in the bedroom when she arrived, or did she arrive and then you went to the bedroom?
When she arrived, I went to the bedroom.
Okay. And so after she comes, so you said she's either outside or in the bedroom, which one is it?
No, I said when she first came there, I think she pretty much, she came directly to the house, but sometimes she would come in and look around the yard, and then water the grass, and then she'd come in.
Okay, and you said it was her house?
Yes, it's on.
Okay, and you had indicated that you knew she had a gun and the type of gun.
Yes, it is.
Where was her daughter when all this happened?
I see, this particular day, her daughter, I didn't see her daughter yet.
Her daughter wasn't with her that day?
I didn't see her, I didn't look outside in the car, I didn't see her.
Judge, just for the record, this is where the body cam footage was. Did you give a report to the police officers in this case?
Yes, I did, once they came to the house, I told them that she had pulled out a 380 handgun and left the house before we left it.
Do you remember telling the officers that Miss Davis's daughter was there in the bathroom?
Well, you talking about another incident, so.
What was the altercation about, the reason Miss Davis apparently pulled this gun on you?
Because, Ms. Davis, she was on the process of doing a break up, so I told her she had to leave from the house.
I'm sorry, I
Mike,
can't hear.
sorry, I can't hear her.
We were from the process of breaking up.
Okay, so you were just arguing about a breakup?
No, we were, she was pretty much arguing about some papers that I discovered that she had been forging my name on some documents. I had some other papers that I found where she was, filing kids on her taxes that didn't live in the household. And she knew I had them papers, so she was pretty much upset. So during the time she was looking for those papers, but when I leave the house, a lot of times I would put the stuff in the car and take it with me because I knew she was instructing for us. So it went on for maybe a couple of months before this incident happened.
Have you ever been arrested for an altercation with Miss Davis?
Objection, Your Honor, relevance.
Sustained.
Were you in a dispute with Miss Davis at the time about who was able to live in that house?
No,
You were not in housing court at all?
housing court.
Housing court, courts that have to do with eviction, have to do with
Well,
people.
We did have to go to, virtual hearing, yes.
I'm sorry, where?
A virtual hearing.
And Ms. Davis could still have access to that house based on that hearing, right?
Yes.
Was anybody else in the house on this particular day?
When this incident happened, when she first came in,
Yes.
nobody but me.
Okay, did anybody show up later? Before Ms. Davis left?
No.
No. And you knew that Ms. Davis had a CPO, right?
I knew Ms. Davis had a, CPO because I the one took her, so we went to, the CPO together, I paid for it and everything else. And that CPO was expired at the time that Ms. Davis, after she first had done it.
But you had said that this was at her property, right? At her house?
The gun wasn't there, she brought the gun back, because she took the gun with her when she left.
But this incident happened at her house.
It happened at the house, yes.
Nothing further.
Can you redirect?
No.
Sir, when you say you saw her with the gun, what did she do with the gun?
She pulled it from her back. With the
She pulled it from her bag, and what happened when she pulled it from her
And
bag?
she pulled on her bag, her back.
Her
Her
bag.
back, yes, when she had it in the back of, when she pulled it out, she pointed at me and said, if you reach for your phone, I'll blow your head off.
Any questions based on my questions?
This was, yes, Judge, just one question. Was that in the bedroom or outside?
That was in the bedroom.
Okay, nothing further. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. You may step down. Any other witnesses for the people?
No.
Any witnesses for the defendant? Okay. Oh, sorry. Speak up.
Your Honor, at this time, the survivor on all counts as charged. We heard from Mr. Ging, who indicated that while at his shared home with Ms. Davis on August 17, 2021, he had come into the bedroom where he was laying down, pulled out a gun, threatened to kill him, and pointed it at him. If he called the police, he then left the location and ran out. We have charged assault with a dangerous weapon, which is felonious assault. The witness testified that it was pointed at him within 3 feet of his body and his person, leveled at his head. He was threatened with death, and yet he believes that she could have injured him, as if he had been shot in that house before, and if she was pointing a gun at him. The felony firearm attached with that, she committed a felony while insane. While having a gun in her possession, being 380, and domestic violence, Your Honor, just travel along with it.
Judge, we would object to the bind over, Judge, we would object to the bind over, in this particular case, it was at Ms. Davis's actual residence, or the, sorry, one second, Judge. Actually, Judge, most of what I'll say is just reading my objection from earlier that we don't have the body cam footage. I think I would have been able to likely impeach him on some of the stuff that he said today. Other than that, I'll rest right now. Thank you.
I'm sure you heard me the first time when I told you I was denying that request.
I understand, Judge.
All right. The court, after hearing the testimony of Thomas again, is satisfied that people have met their burden of probable cause as it relates to the charges contained in the complaint and warrant. The court finds those charges were committed in the city of Detroit. The court finds probable cause that this defendant committed. Even if she did in fact have the CPL and it was her house, that doesn't mean that she has the right to assault with the gun that she allegedly had in possession. To point the weapon at Mr. Gann and say that if he reached for his phone, she would blow his head off or she would shoot him is an assault with a dangerous weapon. And because it was done with a gun, allegedly, people have met their burden of probable cause as it relates to the felony firearm as well. Court finding those charges were committed with the city of Detroit. The court finding probable cause to believe this defendant committed will bind the defendant over to Wayne County Third Circuit Court Criminal Division for proceedings. her arraignment on the information date and time will be March 10th, 2023 at 9:00 a.m. Bond will continue,
Judge, could you repeat the time?
9:00.
And you don't know the AOI judge, do you? Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Thank you, too. Yes. There you go. There you go.
So isn't that that? Isn't it that? Isn't it that? Oh. You're right. That's this here. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am, can I help you?
Hi, yes. There is, I believe, a court date scheduled today for Cortez LaFleur with Honorable Kenneth King. I'm just trying to see what time his court date is, please.
Who is it?
Cortez LaFleur.
Is that a defendant or a complainant?
I believe a defendant.
Okay. There's no floor on my docket today.
Okay, thank you.
It's always the attorney around lunchtime. It's always late. It pushes us into argument.
Oh, I'm thinking about Riggins.
Mr. Wiggins is always.
Yeah, yeah. Who's Mr. Ruffin? Is that the older gentleman?
I see him very seldom, but I see him from time to time.
Speaking of the older gentleman, who I'm talking about, was real tall, used to be married to his wife, was a very popular attorney also, you know, the criminal surgeon,
Black or white?
black. His last name was Ruffin, tall and skinny. His wife was, she passed away. I was just wondering if that Ruffin was still alive.
I don't know who that is. Thank you.
Let's see if I can, if I can find him and try. fighting with attorneys and both decisions are here. Yes, please. All right. Tell me here. Remember Alex Martin? Oh, wow. Okay, that was like Alex.
Doesn't even ring a bell.
Oh, wow. So, is the number where they began with year one? Yeah. I just saw Alice Burgers first began with one. So, maybe you're not the same. She said, yeah,
Probably fits.
yeah.
So you start to walk this.
Yeah, he sure is. Yeah. You're ready for it. When somebody makes it like this,
Yes.
Yeah, one more time.
Let's take our lunch to 2 o'clock.
Okay.
What you say, he's about 15 minutes.
Did the prosecutor have a witness on Mr. Worker's case? Prosecutor have a witness on Fonzie?
She does.
She does? Okay, we're back here at 2 o'clock.
Okay, yeah, I just told her.
Okay. Appreciate it. We're gonna take a break now at 2. Till 2.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
I'll be back.
We got, well, I'm not here either, but we got a heavy docket Monday. Really? We just waiting for that to come back. Huh? I said, we're just waiting for that to come back. Cause the whole time I've been here, it's been like. Usually when Beth come back, that's when we get jumped. Right. It's like everybody home. Is she expected to be back Monday? I think so. Okay. Just kidding. Okay. I tried, Judge.
Connect your audio, ma'am.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, who are you?
I'm Asia Collins. I had a Zoom meeting today at 1:30.
Are you the defendant?
Yes.
You're supposed to be here at 8:30. Why are you here at 2 o'clock?
No, 1:30. I've been waiting in the waiting room on this app for like since 1:30.
What are you charged with?
On here it say the speeding.
Wrong courtroom.
Huh?
You're in the wrong courtroom.
It keep on switching me over to this courtroom.
What switches you over to this courtroom?
I keep on pushing in the number that they give you at the bottom, and they keep on switching me over to this courtroom.
What number did you call? What number did you type in?
You got to type in all of this information right here to get to get on the meeting. And that's, well, I don't think you can see it or not, but you got to type in all of this information right here to get on the meeting. And I did, and it put me in your courtroom.
Tell me the numbers.
The number is 0349 012 444.
That's the numbers you punch in?
That's the numbers that's on here.
I'm supposed to. What's the case number on your paperwork? Up right-hand corner.
The case number is SP 138-43061.
The person should be coming up right now.
By the way, man, what's that on your head?
It's a scarf.
Did you go to the club like that?
One more time.
Would you go to the club with that scarf on your head?
Can I go to the club with this scarf on my head?
I said, would you? Would you go to the club with that scarf on your head?
I don't even go to the club, so
Okay,
no, I wouldn't.
Would you go to work with the scarf on your head?
Yes,
You would? Where you work?
I have.
Okay, well, you're in court. Take the scarf off, please. All right, you ready for the number? Are you ready for the number?
Yes.
You gonna memorize it? 360-435-0062. 0000.
What's the number, sir?
I asked you if you was ready. 360-435-0000. Brandon Thomas Miller. Calling case 2355425 for the state of Michigan versus Brandon Thomas Miller. Defendant is charged with count 1 larceny, $1,000 or more, but less than $20,000. Count 2 domestic violence. Defendant has an additional offender fourth offense notice. He also has case 2355424, charged with count 1 assault with a dangerous weapon. Count 2 domestic violence. Defendant has an additional offender fourth offense notice. And case 2355426, charged with count 1 assault with a dangerous weapon. Count 2 felony firearm. Count 3 domestic violence. Defendant has an additional offender fourth offense notice. Appearances for the record, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Tina Moynihan on behalf of the people, P 84692.
Good afternoon, Your Honor, and good afternoon to your staff. Neighborhood Defense Services by Kenneth 82125. On behalf of Mr. Brandon Thomas Miller, who is behind me to my left.
Tell me your name, sir.
Brandon Miller.
There's a date and time set for preliminary examination. Are we ready to proceed?
Your Honor, at this time, the people are unable to proceed. Our office spoke with Ms. Gardner yesterday. She did indicate that she would appear. It is now 2:10. The case was set for, I believe, 1:30, and without her presence, we are unable to proceed at this time.
In light of the prosecution's representation, I believe that these cases be dismissed without prejudice.
So ordered. The court will dismiss these matters without prejudice. Any dismissal orders from all the cases.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Have a seat. Yes, thank you.
I'm sorry.
Sure.
We only have 3 cases mentioned.
Yes, Judge. Good afternoon. How are you? Doing good, sir. I was expecting you a lot earlier than now.
Yes, sir, I got hung up out there in Plymouth, my car was going off, taking slow, being slow, I was sitting in for somebody who had an examination out of town. But I tried to get out of there as soon as I could. We was scheduled for 12:30, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was there at 11, but they didn't see me for about 12.
Darian Fomby.
Yes.
Calling case 2260247, people of the state of Michigan versus Darian Fomby. Defendant is charged with count 1, assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder or by strangulation. Count 2, domestic violence. Appearances for the record, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Tina Moynihan on behalf of the people, P 84692.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Tyrell Ruff on behalf of Mr. Darian Fomby, standing off to my left. Key number 61867.
Tell us your name, sir.
Gary and Pump.
Today is the date and time set for exam. Are we ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
How many witnesses for the case?
Just one, Your Honor.
Ready to call your witness?
Yes.
Please have a seat.
At this time, the people will be calling Shanita Lawrence.
Over here, ma'am. Please raise your right hand. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Thank you. Please step forward, have a seat with witness box next to me. There's going to be a microphone that's to your left. You pick that up and hold it and speak directly into that so we can hear you, okay? You may begin when you're ready.
Thank you, Your Honor. Could you please state your name for the record?
Shanita Lawrence.
And Ms. Lawrence, I'm gonna take you back to September 12, 2021. Were you in the area of 3176 East Warren, in the city of Detroit, County of Wayne?
Yes.
And what is at that location?
Child's father.
And who is your child's father?
Darren Fundy.
And do you see somebody that you recognize as Darren Bobby in the courtroom?
Yes.
Where is he seated and what something he's wearing for the record?
He's wearing a cap.
Please keep your voice up.
He's wearing a cap.
And what about like an article of
A
clothing?
sweater. With a checker shirt.
And at the same Your as the record reflects, she's identified the defendant.
Okay, I'm sorry, did you say he's wearing a cap?
Yeah, I thought she was asking the first thing. Did he have a sweater on? A sweater with a button up.
How long have you known him?
3 years.
3 years, fair to say you have known him if you see him, is that right?
Yes.
And you see him in court today?
Yes.
All right, record should reflect the witnesses identified the defendant Darren Fundy.
Thank you, Your Honor. And Ms. Lawrence, on September 2021, did something happen with Mr. Fondy that brings you to court today?
Yes.
What is the first thing that you recall happening?
We had an argument, but we stopped arguing after a while. He had came and got her daughter. She was crying. He asked me to come down there. I came down there.
And let me stop you there. The East Warren address that we placed on the record, is that Mr. Fondy's residence?
Yes.
And were you staying with Mr. Fondy at that time?
No.
And you said that he asked you to come down there. What do you mean by that?
To come check on my child.
And so where were you prior to this?
I was at home.
And so prior to your arrival, was Mr. Fondy in, with your daughter, having custody control over her at that time?
No, it wasn't in custody control. He just came there.
But she was within his custody at that time. He had her at the house.
Yes.
And so you made the location?
Yes.
And what happens when you go to the location?
When I got in the house, we were talking about how she was acting. He was telling me how she calmed down and everything. He wanted to have intercourse, and I was letting him know I was still irritated with the argument, so I just said no. He didn't do anything, and so I said I was just gonna take her home with me. And he was like, no, she can stay. And I'm like, okay. He asked where to get, and I said no. And I'm like, I'm about to go.
Let me stop you there. So it sounds like there was some discussion about intercourse.
Mhm.
Did you leave after that point?
No, I was saying that I was gonna get my child.
And were you able to obtain your daughter?
No, he told me if I had grabbed my child, that he was gonna bust my head for my child.
And what happens next?
I'm like, no, you're not, and I went to go try. I didn't even get all the way over to her. I went to go try, and he's like, you think I'm playing with you? He went and got a drill
And it was something else that he had really got, he said it on the door, he said it on the door.
And where was your daughter compared to you at this point?
She was across from, I'm across from the door, but she's like on the left side of me, she's still in her car seat.
Okay, so was she within the same room as you?
We were all in the same room.
And about how far of a gap distance were you?
I say maybe 6 steps, 7.
And you had indicated about a drill and something else?
Yes, I don't know what the other object was, but it was like a heavy object, like as if he was.
And so what did Mr. Conley do with those items at this point?
He sat on the side of him, he sat by the door. And he said, I want to see you try to walk like you on my baby.
And so what happens next?
Then I just said, well, she could just stay here. And he like, you're not gonna leave without making her a bottle. I'm like, you know how to make a bottle. So he was arguing about the start again, so I'm just like, I'll go make the bottle. I walked up to the 2nd floor.
Let me stop you there. How old was your child at this time?
My daughter was only a couple months.
And had Mr. Conley taken care of your daughter prior to this without you being present?
Mhm.
So you indicated that you went to go upstairs. What happened?
I went up to the 2nd floor to make her bottle. He tried to, in my mind, I thought he was recording. He tried to make a video stating how it's a bad mom, I'm trying to leave without making her bottle or checking on her. I'm just trying to just leave. And I said, no, I'm not. And I had said something to him about you trying to make me seem like I'm a bad parent, but you wasn't there when she was born. And he was like, and ran up the stairs to me, and he tried to put me in a headlock, but I had my arms still like this.
And so let me stop you there. What exactly did he do when he tried to place you in a headlock?
He grabbed me from the front, then tried to turn around and go behind the choke.
And so when he tried to grab you, do you remember if he used 1 or 2 hands?
Yes, he used to.
And when he grabbed you from the front, what happens next?
I had my arm up, but I didn't know that he had my necklace in his hand. So when I broke loose, my necklace had broke, but I didn't think none of the necklace. I ran for the door and I unlocked it and I ran to my car and I started to move left. My phone was dead, so I couldn't contact the police until I got home.
And when prior to the necklace breaking, and you indicated that he had placed 2 hands around your neck area, where exactly were his hands? And for the record, she has 2 hands crossed at the lower base part of her neck by extending out to the clavicle. And at this point, did Mr. Conley apply any pressure?
No,
And were you able to breathe?
a little bit, but it's like soon as he let go, I didn't care if I hit the floor or not. I was gonna get to the door.
And then you were able to exit the location at that point?
Yes, as I ran out to my car, he, as soon as I got in the car, I started up and ran out behind. But he never touched the door. I had pulled off since he made out the door.
I don't have any further questions of this regard.
Cross-examine.
Yes. Ms. Lawrence, that happened on September the 12th, 2021, correct?
Yes.
All right. And since that time, so you guys have been around here since 2021? I'm sorry, Mr. Bobby.
Yes.
Okay. And what type of way were you around? Exchanging children or what?
Exchanging the child, we were cordial a lot of the times. A lot of times I would say no.
You would say no to what?
To hanging with me, whether we were smoking, drinking, or just going downtown.
How is this relevant to September 12th, 2021?
I'm just making a record, just making a record. The discovery had several instances of
I'm just concerned about September 2021.
Now, do you recall, making a statement around this time the events occurred?
Do I remember making a statement?
Right, writing a statement with the police department? And,
Yes,
Yes,
and so would you say your recollection regarding those events, on September the 12th that you represented today are in fact what happened?
yes,
And so, would you say there was no, I'm not talking about little details, but no, big details or anything were left out, correct?
no,
Okay. Now, you said you ran to your car.
mhm.
What type of car were you driving?
I'm driving a RAV4 1999 plane at the time.
A what?
RAV4 Toyota,
Okay, is that your vehicle?
yes,
Okay. And you left your child there,
yes,
and you indicated that you went home, and that's when you notified the police.
yes,
Did you go to the doctor or the hospital?
no, I didn't,
Did you speak with the police that day in person?
yes.
Did they?
Police officers, I don't remember their name at that time, one was a white officer, she was white, and she was a female, and the other one was a male officer.
Did they take pictures of your body around your neck at that time, do you recall?
No, they didn't take any pictures.
Did you seek out any medical attention that day?
No,
Okay. Did you have any marks on your neck that day?
no,
Approximately how long did he have you in this particular chokehold that you described?
I don't know how long.
Was it like 5 seconds, 30 seconds?
I'll say 30. What, 20, I don't know.
How did you eventually get free?
I don't even know, it was the rest of the I don't,
You said what?
I don't truly know, it was the rest of the I really don't know.
So you can't remember how you
How I
came out
really
the
let
free?
go, no,
Do you remember anything else about that night, September 12th?
yes, I do.
What's that?
After I contacted the police, as I was standing there talking to them, he continued to call my phone back to back. He told me that he was taking my daughter to another female's house. He sent me a picture of him laying in somebody's bed. He sent me a picture of a living room, which was a female living room. I stood there while I was talking to the police, and he told me not to say anything, just to listen to me. And he was going on about how I never see my daughter again. They going to Alabama, and
Okay. Do you have custody or is there a custody arrangement for your minor
no,
child?
there's no friends report.
Okay, how old is your daughter now?
She'll be 2 on Tuesday.
Okay, congratulations. No further questions at this time, Your Honor.
can you redirect?
Just briefly, Josh. Ms. Lawrence, you indicated that you remember making a statement to the police department. And do you remember telling the police department that you lost consciousness at this point, during the chokehold? Would that have been accurate?
Yes,
And so when you had testified that, Mr. Fonzie had his hands around your neck and he applied some pressure, would it be more accurate to say that you were having some difficulty breathing?
yes.
No further questions.
So initially you said that when you were asked, were you able to breathe, you said a little, what do you mean by that?
What I mean by that is like, when I finally got loose, it was like I had,
I wanna know about this, at the time that he was trying to put you in the head.
at the time when he was trying to put me in the hell, I know when I'm being choked, I've never been choked before, so dealing with this is the first time ever.
So that's the period of time we're talking about. During that time that you were so-called being choked, were you able to breathe normally at the time that he was choking you? Okay. Questions based on my session?
Have you ever asked my client to allow me to choke you?
During sex, that's it.
No further questions.
I don't see how that was relevant to that, that's sure.
And that didn't start until,
Wait a minute, hold on.
Your Honor, is relevant because based on representations that my client has made, that The
I don't know
victim,
anything about, your client hasn't testified.
right, but the victim has indicated, has asked my client to choke her in the past.
Did you ask him to choke you on this occasion?
No, I did not.
Were you having sex at the time that he choked you on this occasion?
No, I didn't know you were not.
Thank you. Me and your daughter share the same birthday, by the way. Happy birthday. Tell her I say happy birthday. You're all set. Any other witnesses on behalf of the people?
No, Your Honor.
Any witnesses on behalf of the
No, Your Honor.
Judge, we would move to bind over at this time, reserve argument for rebuttal, and indicate to the court that people would like to address bond at the end of the court's final order.
All right, Mr. Wright.
Your Honor, we have no objections to my.
All right, before I hearing the testimony of Ms. Lawrence, it's satisfied the people have met their burden of probable cause as it relates to the charges contained in the complaint. The court finds those charges were committed in the city of Detroit. The court finds probable cause to believe this defendant committed. The defendant will be bound over to Wayne County Third Circuit Court Criminal Division. People, you wanted to address bond?
Yes, Your Honor. To speak for the complainant upon my coming into the courthouse today, it's been brought to my attention that Mr. Bondi has been contacting the complainant over the last 3 weeks by phone, as well as driving by our residence, driving by the daycare where the daughter is out looking for her, as well as making contact with her family as well. And at this time, we'll be asking that bond be increased.
Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. With respect to that, my client did indicate to me not that he's ever tried to contact Ms. Lawrence. However, he did tell me he had not seen his child since he was arraigned, I guess, on this matter. However, he would like to see his child. The only contact that he's had has been unintentional. He told me today he happened to be at Foreman Mills this morning. They were in the store. He was in the store. They didn't say anything. They saw him. They walked past. I'd asked that bond be continued. My client has been in compliance. There is no custody as to the minor child. And I'm not certain of this because I didn't know this was going to come up. But I imagine based on the conversation, he indicated having not seen his child, may have been reaching out to them so he could have some time with his child, because he has mentioned that several times that he has not seen his child since February when this he was arraigned.
Mr. Fowler,
Yes, sir.
do you not understand what I mean by no contact, sir?
Yes, I haven't had no contact.
You haven't tried to contact the complaining witness?
No, sir.
Now, you wouldn't be lying with me, would you? Because
No, I wouldn't be lying to
if
you.
you are, sir, then that's not gonna go over very well. You
No,
understand?
yes, sir.
This is
I
how the
understand.
complaint committee. Okay, so sir, I'm gonna ask you one last time, just so we are crystal clear.
Yes,
You have not made any attempts to contact the complaining witness?
no, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon again, ma'am. Let me remind you that you're still under oath. I just have a few more questions for you, okay? Since the pendency of this case, has the defendant tried to contact you? Since you specifically since February 5th?
Yes,
He has?
yes.
How did he contact you?
He can't call me with his actual number, he can call me private, running around the house.
Okay, you can retake this thing.
So you can't call me with that phone number.
He can't call his actual number because he's blocked. He can call me private, or he'll go to a gas station, or Metro PCS phone, or Laundromat phone, and try to call me.
How do you know it was him calling those numbers?
Because when I answered the first thing he say, hello, Mimi,
Oh, you heard his voice? Did you recognize his voice?
and I answered it.
All right. Do you have your phone with you?
I don't have it with me because it's broken. My key's broken. But, I have my videos of him riding around the house. He's been, going up to the child's daycare. He did that, I want to say that was the 6th or the 7th. He's been trying to come around, trying to give me money, and I've been telling him no.
When was that?
That was just, I'm gonna say it was after, Valentine's Day. Because he said he was hurt about me not being able to tell him Valentine's.
And where were you when he tried to give you money?
I was at home.
He came to your home?
No, he was trying to, like, he kept saying he would put it in a Mike and Mike's box, or a bunch of Mike and Mike box.
I'm sorry.
A Mike and Mike's candy box, the Mike and
Mike
Mike's.
and I,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was saying he was gonna put it in there, he was saying he was gonna put it in the mailbox, or he said.
where was this conversation being held at? Where were you talking to him?
On the phone.
And this was on Valentine's Day?
No, this was after Valentine's Day, I didn't talk to him on Valentine's Day.
Okay. And he called you from what number?
He can call me private, because he can't get through business.
You have him blocked?
Yes,
Okay, so he calls you private. I see. And what was the last time that you received any communication from him?
2 days ago. He
What happened
called,
2 days ago?
he called, he asked about the baby, I told him about how she was doing. He tried to talk to her on the phone, but she's only one, so when she see her sisters and stuff playing, she ran away from the phone. When I noticed he started asking me other questions besides her, it's like, can we go to breakfast, and can I just come smoke with you, can you meet me at Mr. C's, and we could just smoke and talk, don't nobody gotta know you in the car with me. And I told him no, I kept saying no, so while he's saying no, I say, all right, good night. And before he hung up, he said, oh, you about to hang up the phone? R.I.P. And I just hung up because I didn't want to hear anything.
Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Rucker, did you have any questions?
Go, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Mr. So Ms. Lawrence has given some very detailed information. So detailed, in fact, that I believe what she's saying. I'm sorry?
I don't see how I haven't even contacted nothing ever since. There, no contact.
You haven't tried to see your daughter?
No,
You didn't contact her after Valentine's Day?
no, sir. No, I know what the people told me when they let me out. No contact, no contact. Fine with it. I got other stuff.
I just find it very hard to believe that she would make up such a detailed lie.
Then it's easy for people to make a detailed lie when they.
It is,
When
but
they lie.
if I'm gonna lie on you, I'm gonna make a real big lie. I'm gonna say, yeah, he threatened me.
It's nothing.
He threatened me to not come to court.
No,
What
none
he
of
was
that.
gonna do. You know, because if you're gonna tell a lie, you might as well tell a good lie, a real big one.
Well, some people might not, but I never even tried to contact her. I got plenty of other stuff. You know, they told me no contact. I waited till this court date to see what's going on. And that's it. I don't have to have contact. As far as my daughter, if they want to keep her, you know, she's my daughter too, but if there's no contact, you just keep her. You know, I never even tried to contact her after they let me out and said no communication with each other. That's what I've been doing.
How much can you post in bond?
I can't go. No, I don't have none. I don't have none.
Why not?
And
Are you?
I just been, no, not here. I'm here in Detroit, so my mother passed away. I live in Alabama. That's why I work. I haven't had a chance to work in the last year and a half. The doctor killed my mother, you know, giving her the wrong medicine. And only have 2 sisters left. And I've been here ever since. I do little odd jobs for them, you know what I'm saying, to keep, you know, my
Who's taking
hygiene.
care of you if you're not working?
I take care of myself. I do odd
No
jobs.
income.
I'm a carpenter. I do carpentry. Mean it's a lot of odd jobs. I do people landscaping, painting, you know, stuff like that, but it's not no consistent, you know, income, you know, for, you know, getting money every week. I had money when I moved here, but it took it up. I had to fix up a house that I, you know, can stay in. You know, it just took all my money.
Well, I tell you, sir, honestly, I believe Ms. Lawrence when she says you've been contacting her,
Haven't
you've
been
been contacting
contacted.
her from different phones and the like. I believe the content of the conversations, although not threatened, in direct violation of this court's order to have no contact. When I say no contact, that's exactly what I mean. And you're out on a personal bond like you are, and you violate the court's orders. I take offense to that. And consistent with every defendant before you, when somebody violates my no contact order, I put them in.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even do me any good to put you on the telephone because the allegations are primarily that you've been making these phone calls. The teller's not going to prevent you from making a phone call. So that is going to change your arraignment date to March 3rd. March 3rd, 2023 at 9:00 a.m. Sir, when I tell you no contact, that's what I mean, no contact.
I haven't had no contact.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I had no contact.
We'll set bond at, let's set it at $500 cash surety with a GPS tele. Because she did say you've been going by the house too.
Only way that she say I'm going by the house, I goes up Warren to go to the hardware store. I go to Home Depot. You know, I don't drive past the house because I'm looking for her. I be having jobs that go get materials. So,
You just so happen to ride down her street.
no, it's not on her street. Warren is a main street, and they live in the projects and then the Spring. I take Warren because that's the street that I live in. You know, and it's a one-way street going to the hardware store. I don't stop over there, I don't contact her, nothing. You know,
You don't have to find a different way to get to Home Depot.
yeah, I can take the freeway.
You're gonna have a tether that's gonna go off, come within a certain amount of feet of.
Yeah.
Okay, so 500 cash with GPS tether.
You already said the rain will be 3 a.m. on the 3rd.
9 o'clock on the.
Yeah, 9 a.m. I'm looking at the 3rd and thinking the 3. Okay. Thanks, Sheriff.
All right.
Have a good birthday.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Councilman, can you go downstairs and talk
I'll
to
give
him?
you a call.
Thank you, Doug.
Thank you.
Can I go back? Excuse me, can I call for him? He had a question about the bill.
Yes, come on. Yep.
Yes, I do that. Yeah.
That was $500 cash surety with the GPS, sir.
Yes.
$500. Get out. Get out. It does say I always have a contact. I haven't.